Let's hear it for Mitch Benson.
Wait a minute, there are Jews here tonight? They told me I was going to be the only one. I was going to tell some jokes, but now I'm not. Not because of that, but because I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to the good people at Comic Strip Live for providing us with this highly coveted and convenient 6 o'clock time slot on Marathon Sunday. Their high regard for our comedic talent is demonstrated by the steep $10 price they set for admission, which will surely keep the riffraff out. I'm not kidding. In today's economy, $10 is a lot of money for anybody under 11 years old. Now, if any of you are concerned about the destination of these substantial monies, rest assured that all proceeds from tonight's event will go directly to the special charity established by our host, Scott Blakeman. It is formerly known as the Blakeman Foundation for Overdue Rent and Alimony. So don't worry about Scott. He has achieved financial security for at least the next 2 days. But enough about Scott. How am I doing, you ask?
How are you doing?
All good news. As you can tell, I'm back on the meds. I'm going to stay on them this time. According to the computer, there are no restraining orders currently in effect. And I'm no longer introducing myself as Mitchell C.K. I should also point out that there are no schools within 800 feet. Which doesn't matter to me, but it's very important to the other bald guy that was up here before me. He doesn't like to talk. No. They told me to wear a suit so the two of us could be distinguished from one another. And also before I came here, I was at my fake job, my important fake job. I want to say that, it's good to see everybody here having a good time with your friends. Personally, I don't have any friends. Well, I used to. Scott and Brad were my friends until about 30 seconds ago. But the problem with not having friends is that I like sports. But I don't have anybody to watch them with. So I found this website that hooks you up with people to go to basketball games. It's called Ashley Madison Square Garden. I tried it, and I liked it. And I can tell you that those people aren't just friends. They're good friends. Now, of course, I'm kidding about all of that. I'm not just saying that because my wife is here. The truth is, I'm a family man. I'm a great father, and I'm also a husband. I'm not a great husband, but I'm okay. If you take my wife's, score of me on a scale of 1 to 10, and then you take my score of myself, you add it together, it averages out to a solid 5.5. The only problem with our marriage is that my wife is too politically correct. For example, before we came here tonight, she said, if you tell a Weinstein joke, I'm walking out of here. So here's my Weinstein joke. I'm kidding. I don't have any jokes about that. I'm as disgusted as everybody else. In fact, I consider myself to be really the polar opposite of Weinstein. For example, if I tell a joke or people laugh and applaud, I get a bit of a confidence rush, but the good kind, not the bad kind, I don't think anybody wants to watch me shower after I do that. Unless they really want to, but that's entirely up to you. That's not something that I would joke about. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm a family man. That's what I was saying, a family man. I've got 2 or 3 kids. My wife can give you the names and ages, but I'm telling you that I'm involved in their lives. Anytime that my wife's not around, and our babysitter's not around, and the other babysitter's not around, I take care of those kids. The easy thing about being a parent, for me, is I have a couple of teenage daughters. So they don't talk to me, you know? They're easy. They go to this very politically progressive high school. So they don't want to hear my opinion about anything. Sometimes they'll lecture me about the plight of the people of Eastern Kazakhstan, or some bird that's going extinct or something like that, but they don't want my opinion, you know? And they say, the reason is, Dad, they go, not only are you a privileged male, but also, you're not even going through a normal midlife crisis. Going through some type of weird 3/4 life crisis. Talk to us when it's over with, right? So I've got my 10-year-old son, right? The only one that doesn't hate me, you know, yet, right? And then I blew it, you know. I signed him up for baseball. I put him out there without any training. And he learned the thrill of sports when his team lost the game when he struck out, you know, with bases loaded. So I explained to him, I said, son, sports are about having fun. And I'm not going to have any if you keep screwing up like this. Now, you can tell that, you know, my kids, I'm spoiling my kids, and I am, you know. So I moved them to a farm to toughen them up, you know. I wanted to teach them the value of hard work. I got to the farm and I said, look, the crops are not going to plant and harvest themselves. You have to wake up early in the morning to find migrant workers to do it for you. I also taught them not to let anything go to waste on the farm. You know, I said anything that we don't consume that we don't sell, we have to consume ourselves. It was a tobacco farm, so we did a lot of smoking as a family. And I had to sell the farm just to wean the kids down to 2 packs a day. I also sold the equipment, you know, the tractor and the baler. I figured I might as well keep the iron long, it could come in handy later on. Look, this crowd, you know, I don't want to talk about politics. First of all, it bores me. But as far as Donald Trump is concerned, I think I'm like most people. I haven't formed an opinion one way or the other. The man is too bland, you know? I think he just doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so he's afraid to say anything controversial, you know? So say what you will about the president, but Trump University changed my life. I had all but given up on my dream of becoming a doctor. And then I signed up for the 2-day course on pediatric surgery. It was not a tough course, you know, I didn't study, but I still came in first in my class of 3,200. And, you know, I don't want to, you know, step out of my comfort zone, but, you know, I'm proud of being a surgeon, you know. The certificate says that I am, right? And so I just see it as something to fall back on in case the comedy thing doesn't work out. So in case your kids need any procedure, like a circumcision or something else, I'm always willing to try something new. So see me afterwards and I'll give you my card. Thank you very much.